Silencio. Okay, here's the deal, 4.2. 4.2 is just going to add, 4.2 is just going to continue with more rules about parallel lines.
Yay, rules.
Let's just break them.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it's broken. We
No,
don't do
it's not
anything.
broken.
Oh,
So
no
let's-
math class.
So-
No, it even hurt. You got hairy legs?
No.
Daniel.
Oh my gosh.
Mine are also falling, so yeah, it doesn't.
There we go.
Yeah, yours is like.
Okay.
You need to.
More on parallel lines and angles.
Oh my God, angles.
Okay, proving angle relationships. We want to prove that angle A and angle G are congruent, and you know that M and N are parallel. How do we start?
Exterior.
You're doing a proof for me.
Oh.
So you're doing a
Because
proof.
the given is
Well, it says
that-
prove, so that
Okay.
means you're doing a proof.
I know, so, M and N are, parallel, which is given,
Okay.
and then A and G are congruent because of the alternate exterior angles converse.
Time out. You can't use something I haven't told you yet, Chloe.
Sorry. Because they're, outsides.
Alternate exterior angles postulate.
Right, because the converse is not what
Got
you're
'em.
thinking right now.
That's what it says in the book.
Well, it does, but it's different than what you're thinking. Alternate exterior angles converse, Chloe,
Yeah.
is to prove that the lines are parallel.
So
So
these
the
ones there are about
outside-
them being parallel,
Yes.
and the ones yesterday
What we
was
learned
the angles
yesterday
being-
was if the lines are parallel, then these things happen.
And this is if the angles are
Tomorrow,
parallel.
today's is if these angles are congruent, then that makes the lines parallel.
Oh, that explains
Okay,
that.
so angle A is congruent to angle G, alternate exterior angles, right?
Yes.
Okay, pretty simple one, correct? Okay, now, over here, find the measures of all the angles. G equals 65. So, somebody tell me what one of the angles is.
E equals
A is
65.
65.
A is 65, what else?
C is
F
65.
is.
65 is
H,
C.
H is
F is
115.
115.
F is 115, H is 115, D and B are 115, E is 65. Okay, easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Okay, now,
No.
this is what Chloe's talking about. Corresponding angles postulate converse. So here's the deal. Yesterday when we talked, I need to make this smaller. Yesterday when we talked about how when the lines are parallel, we know that the angles are congruent. Alternate interior, alternate exterior. There are consecutive angles that had to be 180, correct? When the lines are parallel, okay? Corresponding angles postulate converse says, if the lines intersected by transversal form congruent corresponding angles, okay? Then the lines intersected by the transversal are A. So if we do not know that those lines are parallel, this is how we prove lines are parallel, okay? By knowing measures of angles, okay? So if A and B are congruent, then M and N are parallel. That's the postulate converse, okay? Then you're going to have angle and parallel lines theorem converses. We have a converse for everything. What? What do you want? Okay.
Are we just learning converse?
Just converses, which we
Oh.
talked about when we did sentence structure, yes? So
I
converse
didn't know
is
if we
just
were
the
doing inverse
opposite.
and conjugative and all these.
Right.
things. I was gonna get confused.
So angle and parallel line theorems converse. Alternate interior angles converse. If alternate interior angles are congruent, the lines intersected by the transversal are parallel.
So it's just proving the opposite of
Right.
what we did yesterday.
Alternate exterior angles converse. If the alternate exterior angles are congruent, then the lines intersected by the transversal are parallel.
Parallel.
When you are proving lines are parallel, you use a converse. When you prove angles are congruent, you're using the regular theorem. Yeah,
Theorems or whatever they are.
the regular theorems, okay? So proving lines are parallel, it's converse. Anytime you're proving lines are parallel, you're gonna throw converse in on the end. When you're proving angles are congruent, it's just the normal one, okay? These are the same names, just they add converse on them. And then the last one is consecutive interior angles, Converse. If consecutive interior angles are supplementary, meaning what?
That they,
Equal 180.
Equal 180.
Okay, then the lines intersected by the transversals are parallel. Okay, the same exact rules we had yesterday, but this time, just to prove lines are parallel. You have several options to prove lines are parallel. Okay?
So, like, a lot of people are doing the same.
No. Because
All the
when
same
you get your proofs on these, Abby, it's gonna be obvious. They're alternate exterior angles that are congruent.
Oh, cause you're gonna have to
Converse,
prove
yeah.
the perpendicular.
You're gonna have to prove they're parallel. Yes, parallel.
So I think you're
I know, yes.
All these postulates are on AMSCO, right?
Mhm.
We can go back
Oh,
and look.
They're also
Alright,
in your,
cool.
they're also in the book.
Nice, thank
Yep.
you, nice.
Okay. So that's literally the 4 slides I have for you today. That's why we're gonna do something together.
Is it fun?
Sure.
No. No, with that.
Okay. I will give you some homework out of the book, but in class, we're gonna do some stuff together. Hit that.
Should I get paper to do work on?
Nope, hit that.
Yeah.